Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. Dan Hooker versus Mateusz Gamrot. Just a heavy grappler versus a kickboxer with submissions, though. Mm-hmm. And we've seen Dan Hooker lock up submissions, but we'll talk about the matchup. Let's look at these guys. You know what I mean? These Dan Hooker, he sat back and said, "Hey, I'm only gonna fight the top guys, dude. I've done what I've done. Like, I deserve it. I'm on a 2-fight win streak," and he gets Gamrot, which they were trying to line up anyways, like for a different card, but you know, they got him on Perth. And man, Dan Hooker's like one of my favorite fighters, not because like outside of performances, just knowing fighters and like interviewing fighters and like just being like cool as fuck. Dan Hooker's one of those guys. Like, but he's one of those guys because he has the edge. I like fighters that have a little edge to them. You know, like Dan's like one of those guys that will, like, if you say something wrong, he doesn't give a fuck who you are. Like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of person. Like, I like that in fighters. You know, a lot of fighters are very like reserved and respectful, and that's great too. But for some reason, I'm more attracted to like people that are with an edge.
Yeah, barbarians, man.
Yeah, exactly. You talk about it all the time. Yeah. This is a tough fight for Dan Hooker, man. Like,
agreed.
You know, like, I did interview him before the fight, and he understands the task in front of him. And I like what he said. He said that this is going to be the most exciting fight Gamrot's been in because I'm fighting him. Because let's be real, Gamrot's not in exciting fights.
He's a chain wrestler.
Yeah, chain wrestler. Yeah. High level, though.
Oh, yeah.
And, but doesn't really do too much damage, you know what I mean? Like, his last fight, he fought Fiziev and celebrated Fiziev injuring himself, right? Like, that was very distasteful in a lot of people's eyes.
I can't fucking wait till Rafi Fiziev's back, man. Yeah. Fuck. Destroyer.
He is a destroyer, man.
That's why, dude, I noticed that fucking Dan Hooker's been putting a lot of barbarian tattoos on himself, man.
That's awesome. Another one, right? He just completely changed.
No, I love Dan Hooker too, man. That guy's a straight barbarian, man. The guy goes in the octagon, he's fucking kill or be killed, man. That's the way I like it, man.
Exactly.
He's a savage, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, you know, Dan, like, he's gonna come to fight.
Oh yeah.
Win or lose, and he understands that I'm gonna win or I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna have a fucking good ass time. And if I do win, watch out, because now it's like I think he's more. Before he wasn't focused on the belt as much, but now he's focused on the belt because, you know, he's not a young guy. He's sitting at 34 years old. Yeah, like he wants to fight for the belt, at least, because that's why he took the Gamrot fight, right? Because stylistically, it's hard to take a fight when it's not in your favor stylistically. But he's 34 years old. He understands, like, yo, you know, not many matchups left. You know, it's in the UFC for him. So, like, you got to take these fights and take your chances, right?
I think all the 155ers, well, Islam Makhachev is champion, I would just say put your championship belt fucking hopes on ice for a while.
Yeah, we always say that, right? And then all of a sudden, like, something happens, you know?
But unless he gets injured and they need an interim belt.
Yeah.
But no one's... Dude, look what fucking Oliveira did to the top 5. And then look what Islam did to him. It's just not.
True.
There's levels, bro.
Definitely.
Look what Islam did to Hooker, man.
Yeah, true.
Broke his fucking arm off, right? Like,
true. That is facts. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Hey, man, if you always, I'm not telling you not to set goals and achieve them, man. Just, unfortunately.
Well, these fighters, their job is to prove people wrong that doubt them.
Yeah.
That's their number one job in many ways, right? Because we will say, like, oh, Islam's this, Islam's that, and then Islam has an off night and gets knocked out. He's been knocked out before, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, like, even like Habib, like, he would have eventually lost. That's my thought.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because, like, look at the fight against, like, T-Bow. Like, he got a decision, like, but he lost that fight. A lot of people think he lost that fight. And, like, his striking was so bad. Imagine if he would have fought somebody that had pretty good wrestling to the point where he could have defended a little bit to where he was, like, boom, like, he had to take shots, you know what I mean? Then his career would have been completely different, right? But I'm doing make believe now. But let's go back to like Gamrot. Gamrot, he's sitting on 3 wins. The last one was against Fiziev. He had like a pretty incredible fight against Arman. If you watch that one, they were scrambling like a motherfucker.
Fuck, man.
And it was fast as fuck too, right? But it was like, it's funny. Dan says this about Gamrot, and this was a long time ago before they even thought about fighting each other. He said that Gamrot's like good at fighting without fighting. Yeah. That's what he said.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. But it's kind of true. Mm-hmm. Like he's very high level at fighting, but it's not like he's doing damage. Mm-hmm. And Dan's about damage. Mm-hmm. Like the fucker fucking broke his arm in the first round and still went all 3 and won the fight against Jalen Turner. And then
that's crazy.
And then try to come back early still with the broken arm so he could fight Bobby Green to push himself back into the mix. You know what I mean? A little bit. And then couldn't make it because
Gamrot fucking lost to Benil Dariush, eh?
Yeah.
And he beat Arman Sarukian in kind of like a questionable.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gamrot. I don't know, man. Fuck, I think Paddy Pimblett should be fighting fucking Gamrot.
Well, Paddy Pimblett might be up there eventually, right?
I don't know, man. I think Dan Hooker. I think he can beat fucking Gamrot, man.
I think so. I think like he has the length. Mm-hmm. He has a 5-inch reach advantage. Yeah. And not even counting leg. Mm-hmm. Like his legs. Have you seen? I don't understand
Hooker's been looking big and strong lately too.
I don't understand how Dan fucking made. I don't even understand how he makes 155. He stands next to Izzy. He looks bigger than Izzy.
Yeah, like I think you posted a picture like just not too long ago, and with Dan Hooker, dude, he looks fucking huge, man.
And he doesn't really like lift.
He should, yeah. I think Dan Hooker. Fuck, man. I hope he knocks fucking Gamrot out. I hope he knocks him out.
He has the knees, dude.
Yeah.
The knees. If you could catch him coming in with a solid knee, or like break down his calf, break down the calf a little bit.
Yeah,
that would be helpful.
Kickbox his fucking calves off, because Gamrot's conditioning is obviously very high level, and his wrestling is obviously fucking superior fucking level. Like, I wouldn't say Makhachev level, but if he's fucking beating Arman Sarukian, holy shit. I don't know. I'm still going Dan Hooker at this one, man. I think Dan Hooker fucking... I hope Dan Hooker
plus
smashes this guy.
Plus 210 for Dan Hooker.
So he's an underdog.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a massive underdog. He's always 2-1. That's beautiful.
If you had some money to kind of like just... Like, if you're a Dan Hooker fan, and you had a little bit of money, you just be like, all right, let's put Dan Hooker
Holy shit, that's actually a gnarly card. Dude, I'm going to run those numbers as soon as we're fucking done this, man. Dude, if you went Dan Hooker, Kai...
and Izzy?
No.
Carlos?
DDP?
Oh,
because those are all underdogs, right? Yeah. DDP's...
Underdog.
Yeah, he's a plus 130?
Plus 110, yeah.
Oh, he's plus 110 now?
Yeah, run the numbers, dude.
I will.
Okay, he's giving you some game right here.
Yeah.
Run the numbers.
Because Carlos Paredes is not losing that fight.
I think he can get a knockout. I would get the knockout prop, right?
He's going to fucking mop the floor with that dude. So that's the fuel. Paredes is the fuel. And you know what, man? Forget DDP. Go Kai Kara France, Dan Hooker, and Carlos Paredes. Parlay it. Fuck, I would. I'm going to.
And Junior Tafa as well. Junior Tafa is fighting. It's a trip, dude. Justin Tafa's younger brother, Junior Tafa, is fighting Johnny Walker's younger brother, Walter Walker.
So weird.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's a lot of.
I don't really like to bet on like what's it called? Amateur heavyweights. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like these guys are like they're not amateurs, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they're just Because didn't he took a fight for his brother?
Yeah, against a wrestler.
Didn't homie like fucking leg kick the shit out of him?
No, that was a different fight.
Oh.
That was a different fight.
Because so he took a fight for his brother, right?
And his brother took a fight for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they not both lose?
Yeah, they both lost.
Yeah.
But you're right. The dude leg kicked him. I remember that.
So Tafa, like the younger brother, he got wrestled, and then the older brother got his legs kicked out. I can't remember.
Think so. No,
I know one of them
older
got fucking just a filthy beating with fucking leg kicks.
True. Yeah, this card is pretty crazy though. Like, there's a lot of good talent. Casey O'Neal's on there, fighting Luana Santos. Casey O'Neal.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen her train here.
Yeah, Luana Santos was here a few days ago.
Yeah, I've seen O'Neal. She's got the bright blue eyes.
Yeah,
really
she was
pretty,
here for a little
really
bit.
Pretty. Yeah.
Kulabal's fighting Ricardo Ramos. That's a good fight, featherweight. Kulabal, he's Australian.
Yeah,
Filipino.
I know who he is. Yeah.
Jack Jenkins, he's fighting Herbert Burns. That's actually a good fight for Jack Jenkins, I think. Herbert Burns, man, he's had 2 major knee surgeries in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy's. I'm surprised he's still in the UFC.
Yeah, but this is short notice for Herbert Burns too.
Yeah.
Like, this is his last chance.
They're just I think the other best fuel for parlaying on the card would be Tom Nolan. If you wanted to just add him in there, who's he fighting?
Alex Reyes.
Alex Reyes.
He's Bobby Green's teammate.
Yeah, I think they're paving a good path for Nolan. Nolan had a really good fucking career in the circuit. You know what I mean? Smashing people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And then homeboy, came in and said, just fucking put on the brakes and shit.
Yo, hold on. Who did Nolan lose to? That Brazilian guy.
Yeah,
I remember I met him, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, you fucked up my parlay, bro. That was right.
No, Nicholas is cool, man.
Yeah,
like,
dude, Mota's sick, bro.
Mota was out here for like a couple months.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I spent time with him. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, cool
He's
dude.
such a nice guy. No, I literally told him right to his face. I was like, bro, I fucking because like the fight before, pretty sure he got knocked out. So I just thought fucking Nolan was just gonna steamroll him, man. And fuck, man, Mota fucking shut him down, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's why you just don't ever underestimate anyone. That's the thing is, you know what I mean? Like, obviously have self-confidence, but like, don't get fucking delusional with yourself, man.
You know what's funny?